On to our final series of the evening. It will be between Penguin and Game Time, a ZVZ.
That's correct, Koshkii. They have decided to go for the yellow and green colors once again. So we will have
Yeah.
this match sponsored by Sprite and occasionally Sierra Mist, but mostly Coca-Cola products, as they have been the prime sponsor for the RSL since never and until eventually. We do have, of course, the Penguin ping problems coming. He's been having some problems with ping, being from Switzerland, and this being a generally North American tournament. A lot of North American players, so as a result, been having a little bit of troubles with the ping. Mr. Game Time will be, of course, playing from the United States of America, and played to beat him quite well last time around. Was able to take advantage of his earlier layer timings with some Ling Bane aggression at the correct moments. Getting that third hatchery up, not necessarily always as an additional source of income, but it is an additional source of larva as well to really feed into that very heavy Ling Bane move before the investment of the Mutalisk comes in. Now, will we see the exact same style again? It's probably likely, but we'll see.
Yeah.
It's about what kind of adjustments can Penguin make to deal with this. Maybe throw down some spine crawlers. I'm not sure.
Yeah, he definitely knows that Game Time likes to scout that layer. And I think, he knows that when Game Time sees that layer, he kind of goes for an attack. So maybe now Penguin could kind of work around knowing his opponent a little bit more.
Yeah, be a little bit more prepared for that attack incoming. And this is where, again, the mentality of the players come in. If you, sort of write off your opponent's strategy is unfair or lucky, it decreases the chance that you're going to take a serious look at how to deal with it rather than, sort of passing the blame on something else. We do have, spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of our screen, the Lemon Zerg. He is Game Time.
And his opponent in the top right, we have our green Zerg representing my insanity. It is Penguin.
Okay. This is a 14 gas, 13 pool from Game Time. Game Time playing the aggressive play over here. He is aware that those sort of aggressive plays frustrate Penguin. Penguin already a bit on tilt from the other game. He's had some time to calm down, but this might light up his salt quite again, and utilizing your opponent's tendency towards frustration can be a powerful tactic in a game of StarCraft, especially in a best-of series.
Yeah, and what Penguin has done here is he has gone hatch first against this pool first. It could be a little scary. Penguin's going to have to really micro these drones. This spawning pool is so much later than his opponents. That being said, if Penguin can defend, then he'll be in a really good spot, as he does have the quicker hatchery.
Yep. So we got that larva advantage, income advantage as well. This early part, a lot of it is about dodging the overlords. Generally tend to try and get a good handle on where your opponent's units are going to be. And look at this. Penguin's actually stopping his overlord in the center of the map. Oop, just for a second there. Yeah, covering one of these two areas. His second overlord will be covering the other area. The cool thing about this map is it really does sort of get split in half. By putting these overlords in this position, he will be able to scout basically as quickly as is possible this attack coming through. Game Time playing into that very intelligently, reading that this is going to be the case, and is waiting over here off to the side with his first couple of lings. And speed is going to finish. Going to wait for that speed to move in. And that is going to give Penguin the least amount of units possible. You can see he's already building 3 drones behind this. And those would have be much better served as 6 lings.
The lings, though, they start to show themselves here for Game Time. Penguin does see them now. However, as you said, that speed has just now finished, giving Game Time a bit of an advantage here.
Oh, and he just finished around the drones as well. We have 2 banelings morphing in. That is the entirety of all the units of Penguin right now. 6 banelings getting morphed in. The reason for this is that these banelings will be finished up just as this wave of lings meets up. Excellent timing here by Game Time. Excellent game timing here. And
Penguin also does have 2 banelings.
Oh my god, what a huge hit! So many banelings going down, but still many workers being defeated, and these lings I think are cleaning up in a major way. We do have a spine crawler down in the natural to help things out quite a bit. This queen has done a great job defending so far, but is the full wrath of the Zerglings going to come down upon that queen at this point in time? Lings streaming across the map, speed just finishing up for Penguin. Will it be enough, or will it be too late? So many workers killed already as lings continue to stream across the map for Game Time.
Behind that, though, there was a small baneling hit in the base of Game Time. Penguin snuck two lings in there and transformed them, and actually took out a fair amount of workers as well.
A very nice defense over here of that baneling. Going to cut his opponent's hatchery down quite quickly. And oh, really got to make sure that you don't clump up these banes. Not bad. Gets quite a few of the enemy Zerglings with that as well. The spine crawl going to be put in a nice spot, but it's not focusing on the bane. There it goes, focusing on the baneling. But so many Zerglings in over here. It was really difficult kind of scenario to deal with. We're at 10 workers to 8. Penguin's still in the advantage, and he's cleaning this up.
He's cleaning this up. He's lost 1 base, so he is a little even with his opponent, but overall he is still droning up. He held this. I wouldn't say it's done for either player.
Oh, man. The defender's advantage kicked in a little bit before Game Time was prepared to deal with it. And as a result, now it's Penguin on the offensive. I think this might be a bit of an overextension, though.
Yeah, it looks like these lings are going to be cleaned up, no problem.
Yeah. Pretty good overall. Let's take a look. We have both players droning up pretty heavily right now. They're both going to be at 14 in just a second, so choosing to stick around there. Game Time droning past 14, I think, whereas his opponent, Penguin, starting to push into Zerglings. Be really careful in this kind of scenario. Nice scouts going off over here, and the tech is vulnerable. The tech of Game Time, Penguin, excuse me, very vulnerable at this point in time. Oh, the banelings don't get finished, though. And this is no good at all for Game Time. Going to have to run back and go home until his reinforcements meet up.
Yeah, lings running across the map. We do have 1 baneling here.
One baneling here. Oh, gets a nice hit off. 5 or 6 killed off there. Excellent trade. And that is going to put him into a nice spot. We do have Penguin retaking this base over here. It's going to put Game Time as the aggressor once again. Currently, 2 banelings on the map for Game Time. Are waddling their way across the map quite slowly. More banelings morphing in as well. In the meantime, Penguin trying to morph in his own banelings. He needs this creep up here to save the spawning pool.
The spawning pool is
nest.
getting a little low.
All right, banelings ready. Lots of banelings in here. Many more for Game Time. Will it be enough? Oh my god, fantastic baneling connection for Game Time there. That is pretty huge. A couple of subpar explosions after that. Having a bit of problems controlling. Looks like he's using the using everything on one control group. That's
Game Time really wants to deny this creep from this hatchery.
Absolutely.
He knows that the spawning pool is weak. Is it going to finish? So it looks like it will not.
Ooh, canceled.
And if this spawning pool goes down, that's a pretty big deal.
2 for 3 is a nice baneling trade overall. Game Time's going to make sure that he keeps building banelings. Yeah, not have a spawning pool, kind of a big deal. Oh, man. And Penguin didn't see this coming. He didn't rebuild his spawning pool. Oh, my god. Yeah, so you can't make any more units, any more spine crawlers or anything. The only thing you can do is build drones.
The spawning pool being rebuilt now, but it's going to take a while.
Yeah, this is a bit of a disaster here. Poor Penguin. He does manage to clean this up, but he's not rebuilding. Oh, there it is. There's his spawning pool. Excuse me. My frame was just a bit off. Moving to position now. Oh, using up a baneling on just 1 Zergling there. A bit of a mistake. More units streaming out. He knows that his opponent can't build units of any kind other than drones. He's gonna run forward, actually gonna kill. Oh my god, and that's it. That's the last bastion of hope. There's only one queen out for defense, and that is all. Spawning pool finally finished. Looks like these two Zerglings gonna come in. More Zerglings coming across the map, and we can rebuild. Oh my, what a crazy game.
Yeah, this is intense. And you know, at this point, the spawning pool's back out. Penguin hasn't suffered, you know, an amazing loss of drones. It's still tough to tell where this is going.
Yeah, game time looking really good overall.
Yeah, there are
the ability
no
to make
banelings
is just
Penguin.
such a strong, just a strong ability. It's a strong thing to have. A couple of banelings going off there, very nice, and more banelings exploding over here, and that's going to be fantastic connections overall. We got 4 workers left.
Yeah, this is
15.
looking pretty scary now for Penguin. This lack of baneling nest is very tough.
Yep, you need excellent control to be able to deal with this kind of scenario. And Penguin and Game Time both, they're one control group style players as far as Lingbane is concerned. And so very difficult to get the right control here with only using manual control.
Penguin having to drone up a little bit behind this as well. Still holding on, but there are just more lings coming over here for Game Time.
Yeah, Game Time's actually got quite a bit of money in the bank. I think he's almost ready to build a hatchery just for the sake of larva and spending his money at this point in time. A lot of banelings coming in, just very, very heavy baneling. And moving in for the attack now. Oh, excellent connection with those banelings.
The queen getting a little close to falling. It does fall, and ooh, these baneling hits.
That's it.
GG.
Well played.
Indeed, that was such an intense game.
That was crazy. Penguin holding on for so long there, and it seemed at some moments that he was about to pull it back, but relentless aggression from Game Time. Excellently executed Lingbane micro as well, carrying him through to the victory. That was game 1, am I right?
Yes, that was.
Excellent, excellent. So we do have best of 3 here. Looks like we will be moving to EU for the sake of ping, taking turns, excuse me, as far as the servers are concerned, to mitigate that ping advantage just a little bit.
Yep, and it's no problem. Here we go, switching servers. I believe our next map is Ruins of Ceres.
That's cool. Nice big open map. A lot of
Yeah.
potential for later game, as Penguin has expressed he would be rather playing.
We are laughing at the voice in our head, I promise. And I promise it's actually there. We're not imagining it.
No, we are insane human beings. And somehow we've established some kind of psychic connection where we have the same voice in our heads at the same time. It's not actually the producer of the tournament. It's just some figment of our mutual imaginations. It's a new breakthrough in madness that has been developing in human beings just recently.
Kind of like the Kala, if I'm...
It is kind of like the Kala.
Yeah.
And I play a fair amount of Protoss, so you know what? Okay. You know, we're linked in on the Kala here.
Yep.
And the Kala is telling us hilarious jokes, which is great. The Kala has a phenomenal sense of humor. Seriously.
Getting everything